My name is Alexander Russell Holm.
It was the year 2020, and the Freshman 15 Hockey Club were looking for a leader, a coach, and a friend. We wanted to know the big stuff, how he got into hockey, and what it means to him to be a coach.
My dad always watched hockey when I was a kid, so I always watched it with him, and then he suggested that I play when I turned about 5 or 6, so I started playing, I think, when
Whether it's on the ice or in the dressing room, he's there.
Most of my best friends from back home all played hockey with me, so I'd say it's changed my social life. That a lot of it was based around playing hockey every year, so it's impacted my friends a lot.
So, has Alex always wanted to be a coach?
Coaching. My dream as a kid was to either be an NHL coach or a general manager, so it always interested me because I was never the best at playing. But I always loved hockey, so I played every year. And now coaching is just as fun for me, even though I'm not on the ice.
We wanted to know who's made the biggest impact on Coach Holmes' career.
I've always kind of followed some of the rules that my coach always gave me when I was a kid. He'd coached me probably 5 or 6 years in a row, so his name was Rob, so thanks, Coach Rob.
We asked what he believes are his strongest attributes as a coach that can help this team.
I'd say passion, I really I dedicate a lot of time, not many people would dedicate a lot of time as a coach, but just keep working at whatever I gotta do, making the lines, keeping the guys in check. That's basically it.
Coach Holmes hopes his modesty as a person translates to his players.
I would absolutely say I'm the best. I think my statistics and the energy I bring each night illustrates that, and I think I have a lot to deliver night in, night out. I think I've got the best shot, best hands, best hockey IQ, and yeah, overall, I'm definitely the best.
Actually, Andrew Daglish, he tried to get onto a bunch of other teams, but they all said no. They didn't think he was a good enough hockey player, but I saw something in him that he could improve massively, and since he's joined the Freshman 15s last year, he's improved his game tremendously. In fact, in his last game, he scored a goal, which was, I think, the first one he ever scored in hockey. So that was a special moment for me.
But with light comes darkness, and sometimes even Coach Holmes can't help protect his team from the bad.
I struggle anytime the team's not doing well. I take it personally, I'd like to think I'm pretty competitive.
But it's not how his players go down, it's how he brings them back up.
The most thing I would do is just tell them to keep their head up, just keep playing, and maybe if there's some technical problems with how they're playing, maybe we talk to that player.
This goalie. People are blind if they haven't figured out how to score in this goalie. Change!
With the job comes a lot of responsibility and a lot of support.
I'd like to think I am. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's just me. A couple of our players are very big fan favorites, such as Nick McInnes and Andrew Daglish. Ben McKenzie was that to us last year too. I'd like to think I have a little small part to play.
We want to know what the game of hockey and this team means to you.
Hockey always meant friendships and family to me, and I'd say this current team means the same thing to me. I'd like to think of them as family, not only my best friends, but people I would die for.
Do you think you, as a coach, have an effect on these players at all?
As much as any coach really can. I don't really do too much teaching, but it's more about trying to get the guys to be friends. But just making sure everyone's on the same page, no one's complaining about how much time anyone gets on the ice, and everyone's committed to win. So yeah, I'd say I have a small but noticeable impression of the team.
We sat down with Cooper Dowling to talk to us about how Coach Holmes reaches out to players who may not always have a shot on other teams and sees something in those players others may not.
I am a former Lug player under Coach Holmes, and last year in the first year, he really took a chance on me coming cross country to play for Lug. He'd never seen my skills, and I got to demonstrate them in 2 open ice pre-skates while he was scouting. And he came to me and talked to me after and said, "You know what, I think we could use your skills on this team, and we'd be happy to have you." And that's how I was introduced to Coach Holmes.
He has been deemed many things by his players, a savior, a father, a brother, even a rock star.
Like, we're a team that's inclusive, even for players that, you know, don't usually get a chance. And
A wise coach once said, "Great moments are born from great opportunities." And that's what Coach Holmes gave all these players who have skated for him, an opportunity. He will go down as one of the best of all times, whether it be as a coach, a leader, or a friend. The passion he exerts on the game and the legacy he will leave will be forever unmatched.